Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, February 10th, 1962, in a rather embarrassing moment, Francis Gary Powers, a captured pilot of a U-2 plane downed by the Soviets, was exchanged for jailed Soviet informant Rudolf Abel. Powers had been flying a secret CIA reconnaissance mission over Soviet airspace when his plane was shot down. He had been instructed what to do if such an event took place. He was to ingest a suicide pill hanging around his neck. When the Soviets claimed that they had shot down the plane, U.S. authorities, including President Eisenhower, denied it all. Perhaps it was a weather plane gone off course. Soon thereafter, the Soviets showed a picture of Powers alive. There could be no more denials. The Soviets prosecuted and convicted Powers of espionage. He faced a long prison sentence in Russia. The CIA, along with the president, had little choice. In order to save face, they made the prisoner exchange. The Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union intensified. The embarrassment to the United States government, however, was only just beginning. What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that the truth will set you free. In the case of Francis Gary Powers, this was literally true. Just days before Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, he claimed, "We shall overcome, because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." President Obama spoke of bending the arc of history toward the hope of a better day. This idea or thought is not new. Throughout Western history, philosophers and other deep thinkers spoke of a Weltgeist, a world spirit. This idea postulated that time was ever moving toward better and greater things, in part due to a unity of spirit. No one wrote more about this Geist than Hegel in the early 19th century. He wrote, "The history of the world is none other than the progress of the consciousness of freedom." Kind of sounds like King and Obama. Sounds like the truth to me. Psst, it's Prologue with Mr. Review. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.